Everybody wants to win a brand new RZR 4900, and today is the big day. I'm Ria Rossi Booth.
And I'm Chad Booth. Our finalists are here with us at Fast Karts, where they'll race to the finish, and one of them will be leaving a big winner.
From there, Stephen Heumann previews the biggest side-by-side event in the country, and Reece Stein finds serenity in the middle of the city.
The answer is inside these envelopes.
Who's going to win the RZR 900? We'll find out next on At Your Leisure.
It's an exciting day here racetrack side. We've got an exciting race for you and a prize that is worth the entire Formula One series. Welcome to At Your Leisure. I'm Chad Booth.
I'm Ria Rossi Booth, and today is the big day. We are giving away our RZR 900. We have got this baby up for grabs for almost 3-4 months now.
Now you know us. We couldn't just have like a regular old drawing out of a barrel.
Nope.
We got to make it something like we are. That means get out and get active. So we have 3 teams here that are the finalists, or the top 3 that we drew. They are going to compete, and they will be winning the prizes. They'll get to pick envelopes.
That's right. So we got 3 teams, and we got 3 envelopes, and only one of them has the grand prize in it.
Now these are good prizes. They're cool prizes, but they're not a RZR 900.
So the team that has the fastest time gets to pick the first envelope. But when they don't know what's in it, but they do get to pick the first envelope.
All right, well, put that in here.
Slide it in there.
All right, I'm going to mix these up while you're racing, so none of you know where it is. All right, we are going to get started right now, but first we want you to find out a little bit about Fast Karts and the racing empire that Joe Miller has built here.
Fast Kart in Orem, it's a brand new facility. We opened here in October, soft opening to work out the bugs. It's open, we're ready for you. Birthday parties, corporate parties, family night. What else would you like to do? Go-karts are set up for big boys and big girls, so 4'10" on up. Age range is anywhere from 10 years old to say 90 years old. If you're overdriving the corner, your kart's gonna slow way down, and you are not gonna pick up quickly. That is just the nature of racing. Straightaways are for fast cars, corners are for fast drivers. Smooth and silky. You wanna be an ice skater, not a hockey player. When you're driving on ice, what do you do when you come up to that icy corner? Where do you slow down? Before the corner. You slow down on the straightaway, you roll through the corner, and the middle of the corner, you step on the gas. If you've ever thought about getting in touch with your inner Dale Earnhardt, this is the place to do it. You get the rumble of the engine rolling through your body. It's like the thunder of horse hooves. Lean into the corner like you never do on the highway. You just can't do it. This is a safe environment to do that. It will allow you to go as fast or as slow as you'd like to go. It will allow you to be a kid.
Are you guys ready to race? Woo! Woo! Woo!
All right,
There
well,
you go.
right now we're going to shift from the excitement of an event about to start to an excitement of what you could do if you win the RZR. What do you do when you win the biggest prize? The side-by-side of the year on At Your Leisure. You go to the side-by-side event of the year. It happens right here in Utah.
A rock. By itself, it's just an inanimate object with weight and mass. They're found everywhere you look, nothing special. Now, get a whole bunch of them together, though, and somehow they take on a strange power. They become the framework for adventure. They can draw families together. We may see rocks as the very definition of common, but what we take from them is anything but. One event coming up in the next few weeks celebrates that in a land absolutely covered in them. It's Rally on the Rocks, and it promises to harness every bit of that power for 5 days of incredible exploits on the slick rock of Moab.
We had a father grandfather and a grandson that hadn't seen each other for years travel across the country to be here. This is the first time they'd seen each other in 10 years.
10 years.
And they all had a smile on their face. The kid was beaming ear to ear, the grandpa was happy, and you know, families is what drives this event, and that's what keeps them coming back.
We got a lot of friends, a lot of families. We got some customers with us. I think together our group has about 12 rigs, and I think the trail we're on today has about 30. So it's a lot of people having fun.
I'm really passionate about off-road vehicles. I really enjoy, especially our RZR product. I really enjoy riding. I love Moab. I've been here a few times. I enjoy the terrain, enjoy the people and the environment. You can't get a better place than Moab.
Rally on the Rocks is an off-road event that focuses on side-by-side machines and the family experience these OHVs have fostered over the past decade. Jamborees like this one have always been about the interaction and communion of off-road enthusiasts, but the ride itself would often be more solitary since most quads were single-seaters. This rally turns the trail ride into just another way to share a moment with loved ones, spouses, kids, friends. It's all about that connection.
We promote this as a family-friendly environment. The neat thing about the rally is you can come to Moab, not ever been here before. We have the best guides the industry has to offer. They can take you out, teach you the trails, show you how your machine can work, keep you safe all day. It's perfect for the new guy to come.
Well, the advantage of having a guided tours is we're gonna stay on the trails. We're gonna learn about the trails. You're gonna learn about some of the history. I mean, Moab is full of history. If it wasn't for miners and people that were exploring back in the days, we would have none of these trails that we're riding on today. Instead of trying to figure out where you're going to go, you might as well go with a guide and learn it, and then from there you're set to go, man.
With dozens of trail rides to choose from, you can explore almost any type of environment you could imagine, hitting canyon washes one day and slick rock overviews the next. But the rally isn't just about family time and epic rides. Part of the fun is seeing what participants have done to their rigs. If you're a gearhead looking to trick out your machine, you won't find a better place to get ideas than right here.
It's amazing what people will do with our machine. Our machine's very capable as a stock machine, but you see what they're making, what they do. They customize them. Every machine is totally different.
You can get your basic stock equipment, and then once everybody gets in there, they realize they want more height, more ground clearance, and we start adding some height in there. So most of your equipment comes with 25 inches, and I see stuff out here that has 31-inch tires on it, so you can kind of step up as you go.
As the rally has grown, more and more of the riders have come from farther and farther afield. Even the manufacturers like Polaris, who test many of their machines out here in the Rockies, can't help but compare the riding opportunities here with the more limited tracks of their home turf.
Minnesota obviously doesn't have the beautiful red rock in the mountains, but we do have some open trails, some good trail systems. We're glad to see that places like the West have trails that we can put the vehicles on, and that we're getting more and more access as more and more people are coming into this group and into this type of riding. The terrain in the West is just phenomenal. We love the scenery, and the backdrop here in Moab, you can't have a better one.
Rocks may be as common as anything else on Earth. But when you're out in an event like this one, they become more than just clumps of stone sitting in the sun. They're racetracks, jungle gyms, family rooms, and everything else you could possibly want. You can find out for yourself at Rally on the Rocks, May 10th through the 14th.
We encourage all of you guys to go to rallyontherocks.com and register online to pick your trails. Trails fill up quickly, but give it to your buddies, give it to your family, decide what you want to run, get registered, and that way ensures you to be on the trails of your choice.
Get online and get registered right away.
From the rocks of southern Utah, I'm Stephen Heumann for At Your Leisure.
The Utah Farm Bureau has always been there to fight for the needs of its members, with discount programs on items ranging from vehicles and ATVs to health and wellness. The membership fees aren't big, but the results are. We've been around since 1916, and we're not leaving anytime soon. Utah Farm Bureau. We work for those who work to feed the world.
I'm Chris Haller, Utah Division of Parks and Recreation Off-Highway Vehicle Program Coordinator. And today we're here to talk about how you can protect your brain. A couple key things when selecting a helmet is to make sure that it's DOT approved and that you check the expiration date. Yes, helmets do expire. Typical expiration date is between 5 and 7 years. Visit our website at ohv.utah.gov for more helmet information. Utah State Parks, adventures for everyone.
Imagine a place where the world's largest concentration of scenic attractions can be found, where radiant cliffs of 2 national parks and 3 state parks tower to kiss the azure sky. This is Bryce Canyon Country. August 22nd through the 25th is your chance to be a part of the Bryce ATV Rally. Over a dozen scenic trails to enjoy, a poker run, ATV rodeo, and a chance to win an ATV. Come and visit any of the memorable sites and events that Bryce Canyon Country has to offer.
Welcome back to At Your Leisure. You know, if you are a fan of racing like I am, you probably remember the movie Grand Prix. Well, Scott Stoddard, one of the characters in that race, always felt that for good luck, he would walk the race course just before the race. And that way he knew every turn and he knew where every bump was. And so I'm just living up to that tradition. Well, right now it's time for us to go to our product review. You know, if you're going to give away a great prize, you probably ought to know what the prize is. So that's our review today. We're going to take a look at the Polaris 900.
Hi, I'm Darren Kinder, and we've got a fun product review to do today. We have the new Polaris RZR 900 4-seat, and this is a new machine for this year, and they've done a lot of cool features to it to really make it a lot better machine. And one of the things that I really like about this machine is they got rid of the nets, and they've gone to a 4 doors, solid slam type doors that are very easy to use and operate. And they also have, you can get like metal skins for these that cover this entire area, or you can also get like a little plastic filler in here if you need that as well. Now the machine comes standard with some 27-inch Dirt Commander tires on it. You've got the Fox Podium 2-inch shocks on it, fully adjustable, with a double A-arm front suspension on it. So you can really dial this machine in. We're out here at the Knolls today, and you know, it's fun to come out here where you can really open the machine up and go fast. But I also like to go down to southern Utah and do some rock crawling. So this machine really lends itself to both of those kind of conditions. Plus I can carry my whole family and we can go out and have a great time. Now there's a lot of different roofs you can get for this, whether they're plastic or aluminum. You know, it's all kind of your personal preference. But one of the things they've done this year is they've actually lowered this rear roll bar height, which is going to make it a lot easier to get it in a lot of the toy haulers than it used to be. They've also extended out the roll bar all the way around the back, so that gives you a little bit of protection when you're backing up or having to roll it over. And also it kind of keeps your gear protected and keeps it from falling out accidentally. Now if you look back here, you'll see they put the Fox Podium shocks on it with the A-arm suspension, and it also has a torsion bar on it. Now if you want, if you're doing some rock crawling, you can disconnect that torsion bar, which gives you a little bit more travel. Now the machine does have 13 inches of travel in the rear shocks. It also has 13 inches of ground clearance. Well, I really enjoyed this new Polaris 900 4-seat. The power for me was just right. Wasn't going to be a race vehicle or anything like that, but a great machine to get out with your family, go do some rock crawling, do some desert running, some sand, whatever. It's really set up to do just about anything. If you'd like to check one out, go up to Weller's in Camas and they'll show you the full Polaris line. Plus they have a brand new showroom with lots of cool toys. I'm Darren Kinder. We'll see you next time.
Fly higher. Go further. Do more. Take it to the next level with Polaris. Whether you're chasing unforgettable memories, manhandling a mountain of work, or pushing the limits of work and play, we've got the perfect machine built just for you. Now's the time to get rebates up to $2,000 during the Polaris Spring Sales Event.
At the
Ever wanted to go on a vacation to Mars? What about a visit to the Old West? Impossible, right? Well, forget what you think is real. In southern Utah's Kane County, other worlds are just an ATV ride away. The Old West lives on in every sunset. From the downtown streets of Little Hollywood to the vistas that have inspired the world. Never find yourself closer to home and yet farther than you've ever been. Southern Utah's Kane County, where anywhere is possible.
Family time, friend time, your time. You've been thinking about getting a machine, but which one is right for you? An ATV, side-by-side, or dirt bike? Stedman's Recreation has Utah's largest selection of Honda, Polaris, Yamaha, and Beta machines. See them all at Stedman's Recreation in Tooele. Need a tune-up, new tires, or want a winch? Stedman's Service Department can help.
Stedman's Recreation in Tooele. You may think it's 300 miles out here, but remember, it's only 30 miles back.
There's a little place on a Utah map where I was raised, where my heart's at, where the sagebrush grows wild and high, and the stars come out at night. Oh, there ain't nothing like being raised in the basin with a Ute reservation, skiing starvation, that Duchesne County life.
Welcome back to At Your Leisure, everybody. We are here at Fast Karts in Orem, and we are racing for that RZR 900, and these are all the competitors that are going to get that 900.
That's right. We're actually out in the middle of things. I've never been surrounded 360 degrees by a race before. We're here with Rich Weller. Rich is one of the sponsors giving away the prize. Are you sad to part with it?
Yeah, I am, but no, it's going to be good to give it to them, and somebody else can have some fun on a 900 today.
That's true. They're a great machine. Yeah. Well, right now, rather than talk about the prize, let's check out the strategy of the racers on the field, because they are moving fast right now. We'll see who's going to win.
Slow down on the corners and put the pedal to the metal.
Just do the best I can and pull the best I can.
Just keep my foot to the pedal and enjoy myself.
Why are you going to win this race and thus take home this RZR?
Because I need it. I gotta be in it to win it.
Keep up with my family, because they all have all kinds of toys and I don't have any, so I need one.
Some people are definitely going faster than others.
Best lap of 41.4 was Andrew.
Well, qualifying rounds are done.
Times are being tallied up.
That's right.
And then we go on to the finals. But you are going to go on right now to discover something that Reece Stein has known for a long time. You don't have to go miles and miles to the country to escape the urban lifestyle. Check this out.
I'm Reece Stein, at your leisure on the Jordan River, and this underappreciated ribbon of life through the Salt Lake Valley is about to become the newest feature for this year's Great Salt Lake Bird Festival.
We're virtually feet from a major road, and you would never know it. You can't see it, you can barely hear it.
It runs through the heart of the Salt Lake Valley, through busy residential, commercial, and industrial neighborhoods. But when you're on it, they virtually vanish.
It's a place that's close to town, but really not close to town. You really have that feeling of being away.
The Jordan has had a certain reputation, but that is changing. No longer a floating sewer, it's a wildlife bonanza. Pairs of mallards preparing for the spring mating season drift ahead of us on the leisurely current. A cormorant passes by. An egret crisscrosses further downstream, while a Swainson's hawk pauses overhead. A red-winged blackbird balances on a snag. We pass under a historic wooden pipeline while a rare confirmation of the civilization whizzes by on the Jordan River hike and bike trail.
It is an underutilized treasure. I think it's beautiful. As I'm coasting down here, I'm thinking, I need to bring my family here.
Nika Roundy chairs the Great Salt Lake Bird Festival, coming May 12th through the 16th, one of Utah's most successful wildlife viewing opportunities.
We are headed into our 18th year of celebrating birds, migratory birds and close birds along Great Salt Lake.
And what a great place to do it here on the Jordan River.
It is.
The festival features more than 50 guided tours of the wildlife treasures in northern Utah, from Antelope Island to Deseret Ranch. And this year, a new opportunity, a 3-hour canoe trip through the 2,000-acre Legacy Nature Preserve on the Salt Lake-Davis County line. The preserve is generally closed to public access, but the festival will offer a unique opportunity to cruise right through it.
The tours are just fantastic. It gives people a chance to see things that they normally wouldn't get a chance to see, like this area on the Jordan River. It's usually pretty inaccessible. This tour opens areas up.
It's almost as if you're in a pristine landscape here before man ever came. And that's what makes it so beautiful. It's just like a little piece of wilderness right in the middle of the city.
A lot of wildlife?
Lots of wildlife. We've seen a lot of birds, lots of ducks. We've seen cormorants and herons, and I know there's beaver along here too, but I haven't seen any today.
And the highlight of highlights, the bald eagle nest right along the bank of the river and isolated inside the nature preserve, one of only 4 known bald eagle nests in northern Utah. Over the years, it has produced dozens of young. The adults are feeding eaglets right now and will be through the festival. The canoe trip is the only opportunity to get this close to the nest and see this amazing sight. The canoe tour is scheduled for Saturday, May 14th at 7 a.m. There are 10 spots available at a cost of $35.
We provide the canoes and the guide, an experienced guide and canoes and life jackets and some instruction on how to coast down the Jordan River.
Bird expert Phil Douglas will lead the tour.
We're able to get people back in behind the gates and see some really neat things. So these tours are just great.
And one of my favorite tours is to the Glover Lane Ponds near Farmington Bay. Here, a nesting colony of great blue herons is raising a new crop of chicks on an array of telephone poles mounted in the wetlands. The Bob Hasenjager Great Salt Lake Nature Center features a variety of birds, from pelicans to a group of hungry white-faced ibis. A bold red-winged blackbird maybe has a nest nearby, or a ravenous yellow-headed blackbird gobbling up bugs in preparation for breeding. The Sunrise Guided Tour on Saturday, May 14th costs $15.
And that's one of the purposes of festivals like the Great Salt Lake Bird Festival, is to give people some exposure to the great treasures that we have around us. These kayaking on the Jordan River, seeing the birds, seeing the eagles that are here, it's really what makes living in Utah great.
A complete listing of the tours, seminars, and registration information is available online at GreatSaltLakeBirdFest.com. Reece Stein at your leisure on the Jordan River.
In 1946, Ray City started a business built on exploration and family. He made his customers a promise that they would always find a friend when they walked into a dealership with the name Ray City. Now, 70 years later, that promise is fulfilled every day. We're still all about exploration and family. 70 years is a long time, but we are just getting started. Come in and celebrate our huge anniversary sale. Ray City RV off Riverdale Road in Roy, serving your family since 1946.
Let's be honest, you don't know much about Beaver County. Well, let me tell you about it. It's the birthplace of outlaw Butch Cassidy and inventor Philo T. Farnsworth. Some of the best skiing in Utah is at Eagle Point. You've got camping, Canyon Breeze Golf Course, Crusher and the Tushers, Beaver Territorial Courthouse, snowmobiling, renewable energy, Pioneer Car Show, Squeaky Cheese, Ghost Towns to explore, best water in the country, Paiute ATV trails, Old Frisco Kilns, horse racing, hunting, fishing, and it's a good place to live. Beaver County, mountains of fun. I could tell you more, but why don't you come and see it for yourself?
Introducing the new Can-Am Spyder F3. With a cruising riding position and the most advanced vehicle stability system in the industry, you'll ride with a feeling of complete freedom and confidence. Visit your Can-Am Spyder dealer and test drive one today. The new Spyder F3. Riding has evolved.
Welcome back to At Your Leisure. You know you cannot have a victory celebration of a great race without a victory banquet. And so that's what we've got going on. Fast Carts always has plenty of good pizza available.
They do.
And we have our share of victory pizza.
That's right.
Let's get a bunch of our calendar of events out of the way.
Okay, so the first thing we want to talk about is Rally on the Rocks. That's in Moab. That's a great ATV, UTV adventure. You want to get yourselves out there. It's May 10th through the 14th.
Second thing we've got is the Off Road Expo. Now, this is going on at Southtown Expo, May 21st. $10 for adults, nothing for kids under 12. Now, this is an event. This is a new event. It's geared all around off-road adventure.
And on Memorial Day weekend, we have the most fun I've ever had at any event, seriously. Old School Rock Crawl. That's in Delta, Utah.
Toughest courses from everywhere in the world remanufactured in one park in Delta, Utah. As they say, it's sick. Enjoy it.
Go see it. It's so fun.
Well, right now, let's find out a little bit about next week's show.
The weather is getting warmer and the motorcycles are coming out. Next week on AYL, Chad and Ria are stopping in one small Utah town that is at the center of some of the best street bike rides in the West. We'll show you where it is. From there, come with me, Stephen Human, as I take a look at one ranch where there is plenty of work to be done and plenty of adventure right on the doorstep.
Look the other way, folks.
All right.
Okay, they're all mixed up. All right,
Mixed up, just like us.
All right. All right, we start with number one.
All right, so this is number one right here on the very top. You can't see the numbers, but this was the fastest time right here.
Oh, I'll probably take that one.
Oh, great.
All right, second place.
All right, and we got second place over here. Very good.
David.
And there you go, David. All right, okay, so now we just have to do drum rolling.
You ready? Go ahead. Open them up. Let's see who's the winner.
Oh!
All right.
Yes, wonderful.
All right.
Second place vacation. You want to show it to the camera? Sorry,
guys.
Congratulations. And what did you get? You got the $400 gift certificate at
Right back.
We have a second place prizes, a vacation package with a side-by-side rental. We've got accessories for third place, and of course, congratulations to Tony and the winner and her family and you, and a special thanks to Weller Recreation, Stedman's, and Triple S for making this thing possible.
And thank you for Fast Carts for letting us come out here and just rip it up.
Right. So remember, folks, there's adventure around every bend. So get out and find your own adventure at your leisure. We'll see you next week.
Thank you. I'm going to Disneyland.
Hi, I'm Chad Booth from At Your Leisure. I hope you just enjoyed the YouTube video that you just watched. Now, remember, we come up with new videos like this every single week, so you might want to subscribe to our YouTube channel so you never miss a single story that we have out. Now, you can also share us with all of your friends on social media. Here's how to do it right here, and that way they can have fun too. If you want detailed information, we of course have our website, AYLTV.com, and from there you can find out which television stations we broadcast on, so you never have to spend a day without your fix of family-oriented outdoor recreation adventure. Plus, don't forget we have really cool contests.